Warning: the following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Hello and welcome to this video. I'd like to thank all the people that like, subscribe, leave comments, thumbs up. I thank you all. It's very, very much appreciated. I enjoy the interaction. I enjoy getting feedback on my videos, and thank you for providing that for me. I also like to thank all of the Genx creators out in the world. Thank you very much. It's a source of continuing inspiration for me. And I would like to thank all of the content creators out there in general, because there are wonderful things out there that wouldn't otherwise be known or brought to light, or or kept in like little niche areas. So what I want to talk about today is things that your brain tells you that you've known all your life, which logically you couldn't have. Was on a live stream on YouTube with the Maven 2017, and we kind of got into this a little bit, and it inspired me to kind of expound upon it. In her particular video, I used Akira Kurosawa as my example, but I'm going to use that again along with Sergio Leone. For those who don't know, Akira Kurosawa made some wonderful samurai movies. Seven Samurai, Yojimbo, just to name a couple. Sergio Leone made spaghetti westerns a thing. He made the Good, the Bad, the Ugly, A Fistful of Dollars, A Few Dollars More. Basically, he made Clint Eastwood a star. But if I try to consciously remember, okay, when was I old enough to comprehend that these movies had a director and this director did these movies? And my brain kept telling me I've always known it. And I know realistically that I couldn't have known it. There had to have been a point in my life that these movies were just samurai movies or cowboy movies, and I have a feeling, or my belief is, because I found out about it or was taught that through parents, older friends, and stuff like that at a fairly young age, that my brain has just, because I've known it so long, my brain's incorporated it to always knowing. The best that I can figure out on my own is there's a whole lot of stuff I learned between the 4th grade and the 6th grade that my brain, because of my age and youth and stuff, my brain is just went ahead and assumed I've always known it. Another example is Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I read that at a very young age. The Moon is a Harsh Mistress by Robert A. Heinlein. It's things like that. I know there was a point in my life that I hadn't read or didn't know anything about them. But my brain tries to tell me I have. A lot of Hunter S. Thompson's nonfiction, Fear, Loathing on the Campaign Trail, things like that. I read at such a young age that my brain just has decided that I've always known these things. And it's one of those things that it intrigues me, that memory is faulty. Scientists have been telling us that for years, though. How you perceive, how you remember things, in your mind, it's the truth. It's because that's the way your brain is telling you it happened, or you learned this or that or this. And it may not be factual. If you can, I mean, for you it's truthful because that's the way you remember it, and you're not intentionally trying to obscure the facts or change the facts, but that's just how your brain remembers it. And my just curiosity, it's why do we remember the things, how memory works? You can go to the YouTube search bar and do a search for Neil deGrasse Tyson jury selection, and Neil deGrasse Tyson does a wonderful thing pointing out that he was called to jury duty, and the judge asked him questions, and he asked the question of, well, is there any evidence other than eyewitnesses? And the judge was like, no, this is a, basically he said, she said type situation. And he's like, well, I can't be a jury. It's like, why? He's like, because human memory is flawed. The people aren't going to get up there and intentionally perjure themselves or tell things that are wrong. It's just how flawed our memory is. Then the judge asked the rest of the jury pool, can anyone here be fair, give a fair and impartial verdict with only one witness? And Neil deGrasse Tyson corrected the judge, going, look, you just displayed it. I told you this 30 seconds ago, and what I said was only eyewitness. I didn't state a number, this and that, and he got excused from jury duty. But the fact that how our brain processes things and puts it together and how we remember things is flawed. I tend to think of it as our brains try to paint a picture of a particular memory or something, whether it's a good memory, a bad memory, a so-so memory, and it's one of those things that's just intriguing. I do wish I had the intelligence to get into the nitty-gritty of it, the the brain chemicals and places in the brain, stuff like that stored. And it's just it's a very interesting way of looking at it. On my other YouTube channel where I do brewing and just hiking and stuff, videos like that, I should probably put a link in the description below. I go back and watch some of those videos. I remember the brewing process. I did a Korean alcoholic beverage called makgeolli, and I used rice and sweet potatoes. I remember doing it. I remember making the video, but when I watched the video, there are things in the video that I'm like, I didn't do that. I had to have done that. I don't remember doing that because, this is it's right here. I filmed it. I edited it. I uploaded it. So obviously. And it kind of takes me aback sometimes at that, because it's really interesting how that whole process works. I like, anyone that watches this that who feels that, comfortable doing it. Leave in the comments memories that you've had that subjective reality kind of contradicts, or it shows you where your brain has embellished it. I think that would be kind of cool. Yeah, that's just a fascinating thing for me, at least, how the brain puts memories together. Something else. I am going to probably re-upload on this channel, in this particular playlist. I'm going to probably go through some of my old brewing videos and basically repurpose those. I might re-edit them, I don't know, because I save most of the raw footage. Go through, redo them, so you'll see me with like short hair, no goatee and stuff in these videos. I'm doing that because it turns out that with as mild a fall that we're having is spring-like. It's more spring. I've got to mow, I've got to do some other things. I've got wild sunflowers growing. I've got my dewberry vines are growing out again. So I've got to there's things like that I have to get done, taken care of. I've got to get things weeded, mowed, and what have you. So I won't be having a whole lot of time to sit down and make original videos for you. And I apologize for it. But I think for getting through the holidays, if I just redo some of my brewing videos and put them up, to give you kind of an idea of some of the things that I do in my free time and things that you can do. So until next time, everyone, be safe, be careful, peace.
Hey, it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?